Hey guys, what's up? Sora here, and this is my first tip video for Link. And what a tip video it is! We're going to be covering how to farm the God Eater weapons. The God Eater banner just dropped today as of the recording of this video. And these feature some of the strongest weapons in the game. You guys will definitely want to farm as many of these as you can and max limit break them to UR++ as best as you can. Now, the banner itself is a little bit hard, especially for newbies, and more importantly, the way to get the weapons is a little bit tricky, so I thought making this video showcasing how to most efficiently farm these weapons will be hopefully of use to you. Let's get started. Okay, first things first. So, which level do you farm, right? I definitely recommend going straight to Chaos on this one. Chaos only has 3 drops, your weapons themselves at 33%, and then the other 66% going to either the upgrade material that brings it to UR+, or UR++. This is definitely where you want to start because you skip the SR level altogether. That's very important. The SR level, the ones that you got for free for completing the skip, have their own upgrade tiers to worry about. So getting the UR+, or the UR weapon rather, base off of the bat means that you skip that whole hierarchy, which has its own upgrade materials altogether. Now, there's a bunch of people that say, oh, should I farm Hell or Heaven so that whenever I already have a UR++ weapon, I can just limit break the SR weapons to that? Not really, because it's only a 20% drop rate. So even on Chaos, yeah, you're working a little bit harder, but it is a 33% drop rate. So all in all, as far as percentages are concerned, Chaos is still the way to go. The other complaint I've heard was that Chaos is too hard. And if you're listening to this video and you have Link Boost units out of your pool that are just teaming, you don't need to listen to this part. But for those people that do not have that, since the Chaos boss really only has 15 million HP, that's pretty tantamount or pretty close to a lot of the average bosses you're going to see on Link. So, long story short, if you've cleared other events before that are of similar nature, such as Challenge Quest, for example, you should be able to do this event. And I'm actually going to go a step beyond that and show you a newbie-friendly team that can clear this event. So I made this team. There are no 5-star, or there are no 6 stars on this team. There are only 5 stars, and a lot of them are commonly gotten. So, SOB Rose is part of the common pool, as is Magalu. You can insert any other star flipper here that you want. But long story short, this team, very accessible, or relatively accessible, I should say, to a lot of people that have been playing the game a little bit, who this event is designed for. But you don't need any hardcore weapons for this. My finisher for this team is Natalia, Soul Arena Natalia, and even at level 59, she can do 20 million damage with a double boost from Magilu and SOB Rose, only equipping the key of weapon wind weapon. Just 2 of them on hand, SR++, she can clear it. So this is very accessible, or at least more accessible than you would think as a new player. I highly encourage you guys that are having trouble with this event to go to team building, either on the Reddit thread or the Discord channel, and get some personalized tips there for your pool, alright? Next, we're going to go over exactly how to merge these UR weapons. So now on to the harder part of the event, which is inventory management. And seriously guys, this is going to be really the harder part of the event. You are dealing with weapon drops across 5 different types, and orbs that you may or may not be able to use as soon as you get them. This is one of the unique events that actually has 2 upgrade materials rather than the normal 1 that you see in other events. So, how do you deal with all of this variance? Now, I'm going to give a shout out here to Ali from the Discord channel, who actually came up with this method, or at least relayed it to me. And as soon as I heard about this method, guys, my mind was just blown on how simple it was and why I didn't think about it earlier. So his method, broken down, is just like this. You first start off with a UR plus weapon. So you get the UR weapon normally, and then you upgrade it via orbs and the upgrade material itself. You start that way you don't mess up right. Next, you get 6 more of the same type weapon. Save that somewhere. So right here, these are all UR weapons, raw drops, that are all level 1. Then, finally, you go get the upgrade material from UR Plus to UR++, which is this orb right here. From here, it's actually relatively straightforward. You just merge those 6 other UR weapons into the UR Plus weapon, upgrade it once, and merge the rest to get MLB 6 and UR++ max level. So, I'm going to show it to you right now. Honestly guys, when I heard this, it was so simple. I'm like, Aoi, you're a genius. I'm just saying that right now. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3. That's level 80, right? That will get me to MLB level 3. Or LB level 3. And then from here, just do a simple upgrade. So dash weapon, confirm. Fusion again. Take your last 3 spare level 1s. Skip it. Ah, there it is. Is it high? Huh, I can't suddenly find it. Yeah, see guys, inventory management is really hard. Oh, I'm fusing already, duh. Here we go. 2, 3. 3 level 1s. And that's it. You have a UR++ GE bash weapon. So, simple enough, right? The advantage of this method is that you save as much on the inventory space as possible. You will no longer need to touch this weapon ever again. That can be stored and set aside. And you use the minimum amount of materials right away as soon as you get it. So I'm really a fan of this method. Thank you to Aoi for sharing it. Other tips that I have as far as farming this event is concerned. Number 1 is to have an aim of how many UR plus weapons you're going to make. It's very easy to get lost in this. It can be an endless grind. So setting a goal will psychologically help your mind get through the farming, really. So for me, I'm aiming for 3 MLB sets. So 3 weapons of the same type, all MLB++. That means farming a total of 21 weapons. So the 3 base plus the 6 to MLB them up plus the weapons, right? So that gives me an idea of how far I am in the event without tiring me out. Like, I'm not just staring to this black hole of infinite farm. The other tip I would say is to take advantage of the banner that is on right now. The other event that is on right now, excuse me, which is the Symphonia banner. The Symphonia banner, aside from not rarely dropping Kratos, also drops weapon orbs, all R weapon orbs. And you only need 4 R weapon orbs to get from level 1 to level 80. So, in addition to farming for Kratos himself, I found it extremely helpful to also just grab the orbs and alternate between the two. So I'm doing like GE, 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 GE. Then when I'm reaching my inventory limit, I farm for orbs, upgrade the one I have, and then keep repeating the cycle from here. So those are my 2 tips to get through this farming event. Like I said, it is extremely important that you get as many as you can, I should say, of this weapon, because it will help you down the line. It is also a rare event to come by. This is the first time it has been reissued since a year since its release. So if there is one thing that you should be farming, it's this one. Farm Kratos too, of course, but definitely farm this one. It's relatively easy. People out there will guide you if you need help with team building, and hopefully this video has done its part in helping you get these weapons as well. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Sora. Happy farming. Hey guys, so just for fun, and just to make sure that I'm proving a point, we're going to beat Chaos with the team that I had mentioned in the video. I thought it would be a fun exercise to showcase some gameplay at the very least, and to prove that yes, you can beat it with a non-6-star team that are only using KOW weapons. So here's the team that I'm going to be running. Let's find an Asbel. Any Asbel will do. SOB Rose pairs well with Annie Asbel, both using shot, slash, and dash. Also, the finisher here is Natalia. Now, on the video I said 59 Natalia plus a UR, MA, and just KOW weapons will do the trick. That is true, however, I do not have a level 59 Natalia. I have a level 99 Natalia. So, believe me when I say that yes, you can beat it with a level 59 Natalia. It'll just show a little bit extra damage as you'll see in the video. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. The Guardians are said here, reducing 25% damage to a 5-star Guardian. That I believe he is in the Guardian ticket pool, so relatively easy to access. Bienfu and then 1.4 wind attack. So let's get started. Now, the event is relatively simple. You only have to avoid circle, star, and heart tiles, or at least stockpiling them a little bit too much. What really helps with this event is that he takes a long time to attack. Right here, you see in the start that he actually took 4 turns, and then every cycle after that he takes 3 turns. That's a lot for a boss. So it's pretty friendly in that regard. I'm gonna save that second delay later. Okay. Squares coming in the middle. Let's get rid of that and then 2-turn delay here. Getting too many circles and stars, so I'm gonna get rid of a little bit of that. See, there it is. It's as if he was listening. Can't avoid this damage, but that's fine. Oh, with the delay we can avoid the damage. Let's see. Get rid of the star. And get rid of this one. Should only hit these two. Yep. So we're aiming for 95 LC, 40 LC for the all change, 25 for SOB Rose, and 30 for 5-star Magalu. So that's 95. Okay. Kind of lagging a little bit on the computer, but that's fine. Ooh, thank you, Bright Sarah, for coming in Aura! Alright, getting close here. 5. Natalia's still on board, so that should be fairly straightforward from here. Yep. Just flip. I can actually become cheaper with Asbel, but I wanted to prove the point by flipping with Magu. So, let's see. Probably like this. There we go. And that should deal a little bit over 20M, if not more. Yep. So yeah, that's pretty overkill, to be honest. But yeah, that's a simple event, and you guys can definitely farm it. So visit team building on either Discord or Reddit. They will be more than happy to help you.